Jamari Salyer is a five-star, an All-American, the nation's top senior offensive line prospect. That's why almost 15,000 people follow him on Instagram and Twitter. Most know the future Bulldog on a Friday night basis. But what about the challenges he meets on the other days of the week? Pace Academy has rang its school bell for 58 years. Helen Smith has been there for 48 of those.
I do not know how Jamari lives his life. I do not know how he does everything that one does as a well-known high school football player who's being recruited all over the country and who does academics and spends the time with his family and the people that mean something to him and somehow still has some kind of a life. He amazes me.
If he didn't play football, he still would have been here and been a fantastic student, you know. We would have admitted him just because his academic record was so terrific and he's such a fine young man.
It's not like you just skate in just because you're good at football. Like, trust me, there have been some good athletes that are in college now, that the top guys, they try to apply here and they couldn't get in because of their grades or something that they just didn't fit the Pace way.
Pace grades on a 100-point scale. Salyer has an approximate 90 average. He scored a 25 on his ACT. That was good enough to receive an athletic scholarship from Stanford.
I wanted him away from the people in the regular level classes. I wanted Jamari to be with a different group of people who were much more motivated and were much more accustomed to thinking all the time. And he needed to move, and he moved. And I think it was hard. To me, he has such a realistic sense of human beings and of who he is, and also of his being in this environment where he never planned to end up. I think he gets the world because he lives in different worlds.
Pace Academy is hard enough as it is. The average student will have about 3 hours of homework each night. But it's hard work for Salyer just to make it from Stone Mountain to Buckhead by 8 a.m. He navigates Atlanta's morning rush hour. That means he gets up at 5:50 to leave his house by 6:20. It takes up to an hour, but he also has to drop his brother and sister off to school. Virginia Hall is one of his best friends at the school.
Off the field, I'd say he's everyone's role model. He is honestly so, like, anyone can talk to him. He can talk to anyone, whether it's obviously on the football field, but off the field, could be successful at anything he puts his mind to.
Pace has its annual senior superlatives. Salyer would be a natural candidate for a lot of those. But would he be the most athletic?
Yeah, most athletic, I think, is one-dimensional, but he won Homecoming King because he's the most awesome.
I would say, like, best take him to mom and dad, or best all around, because, like, he not just on the field but like off the field, he's one of the best all around people I know.
Not bad for the kid who got stuck in a tree along his freshman retreat while navigating a ropes course.
We had to help him get out, and it was, I think, such a great sort of fish out of water moment. Probably not for him, but it certainly was. It was one of these moments where this boy who I had just met was just a boy, just like any other, and he just kind of got stuck in a tree, and we had to talk him out.
Just when you think the character sketch is complete, there's one more dab of color.
Brutus.
Why Brutus?
I don't know. It just fits the dog, I guess. Everybody loves a Brutus. So yeah, he'll be sitting somewhere in my room next year. Hopefully guarding my stuff. For me, a bulldog, I just wanted something to like take to college with me, like, because I wanted to actually get a real dog, but I don't think we're not allowed to have dogs in ECV. Since I can't, I'll just take this guy with me, keep him in my room. Just something to keep, I guess. You might actually like this one. It's the Georgia Clemson painting I did. I didn't finish this one either. I didn't finish the details on it, but it's all right, I guess. But yeah, I did this one. This was like, I started painting this one when I was like kind of deciding, obviously Clemson, Georgia.
It has all been a part of shaping Salyer into the young man he is today.
Like I feel like if I went to another school, I would have never like took the time out to learn how to do this. But like I'm glad I did, because it's something that I could just, keep sharpening that as I get older. Like even like in my later years, like I can come back to painting after I play football or something, like maybe so. Just I gained a lot of tools here that I don't think I would have got a lot of other places.
Jamari is one of the best people that we've ever had at Pace, and I'm really happy that he's a football player because this will help him live his dreams. But I would be happy if he were at Pace no matter what. And I'm so glad that he was in my 10th grade class and I got to know him. I feel truly blessed because of that.
Smith says she's seen his real side.
It's not academic. It's when Jamari comes into the room and I'm standing in front of a class and he comes over and hugs me. What more can I say?